Okay, well that didn't make any sense. All right, whatever. Guess we'll have to fix that in post. That's annoying as shit. I don't even know where it dropped off. It just dropped off. No, it's good to hear that you're
Oh,
drinking your water. 'Cause a lot of people don't do that for some reason.
yeah, I had forgotten the entire day until I picked my water bottle up
Oi,
to
oi, oi!
to take the fun outside and went, "Oh no."
Yeah. And we're back. Good. Good to know. It's
Huzzah!
good to see. That was so annoying. I hate that. Good lord, I hate Twitch so much. I think that's the second time Twitch has done that for absolutely no reason. Alright. Now, I forgot the question I had. And I don't think it was going to be about Warhammer. Ew. That's very unfortunate. It threw off my groove, brother. It threw off my entire groove. Well,
You're off the Emperor's Groove.
I know, right? Oh, good lord. You have to throw that dude off the steps. Oh, yeah, I was about to say it. Oh, yeah, she did answer your question. It just went down before she answered your question. That's what it was.
Too bad, Tony. Too bad. It was an epic answer too.
She went into real depth with that too. It was really philosophical. It's crazy. Probably
Mm-hmm.
never hear knowledge like that again, Tony. It's a darn shame. Darn shame. So from here, you got AI, you got Warhammer, you do tabletop stuff. Any other hobbies that you think about or that you might incorporate into your AI?
Um, I don't know. Really, I think the the writing is being able to write music for the book that I'm working on is probably the oh god, brain buffered. The the most Jesus Christ, I can't even think of fucking words at this point.
Oh no, you're good. But I mean, it does. It has another. I do have another question, and maybe you could circle back to
Yeah.
that if you don't mind. You said you had a book you're writing. Now, obviously, you don't have to like disclose everything about the book, but yeah, at least a title that you could like a teaser about the book or like a title or something. You know.
I don't even have I have a really odd way of writing this one where I have
Okay.
a bunch of sections written out, but I have a few potential stuff, but I basically have a bunch of sections written out and it's just a bunch of jigsaw puzzles pieces at this point. But I have about 6 started books because when I am half asleep, apparently I think it's a great idea to jot down ideas. So my notes
Fair
is
enough.
full of writing ideas. I will say one of them is very 1984 based.
Okay. Now, I mean, okay, fair enough. With any of these books, are you going to have like turn them into novels or light novels, comic books, or is it, or what did you plan on doing with them? And do you have like a favorite one?
Um, I don't know if I have a favorite. I have one that has the most done probably at this point. But there is one that I just kind of started faffing about with, and it felt to me like it would be better as a manga or a comic or a something rather than a text only book. So might actually I was circling back. That works. So was looking into figuring out how to use AI for that as well.
It's quite handy. I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's quite handy because the lore I'm writing for my character will be probably 2 novels worth of stuff. Well, technically 3, because it would be one about James himself, one about his wife, and then one when they're together. And then I go to the next character just because of how the lore is and all that. But we'll do that later. So
Nice.
I'm excited about it. I just kind of don't know what to do after I write it. Like, I don't know where I'm supposed to put it. I've never actually written anything and then had people or want people to see it. You know what I mean? Well, maybe
Yeah.
not. Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. Also, so Solak, what's up? How you doing? He said hello to you
Hey.
too, by the way.
Hey.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like you got a lot of things cooking. It seems like everyone I talk to seems to have a lot of things cooking, and it seems like everyone has like a small little fan base. 'Cause, like, it seems like Trench knows who you are. Obviously, Tony seems to know who you are. So it'll I think it'll be nice whenever whatever it is you're doing like starts to drop and come to fruition. Are you excited about it, or are you nervous?
I am both. I genuinely only used to write for myself. The book that kind of kick-started everything off was my friend having a fucking horrendous relationship and getting into self-help books, and I punched her in the boob and said those don't fucking help. Stop. And especially her situation. So we both kind of figured out that fiction can offer more of an escape and more information than self-help books for certain situations, if the information there is, legitimately backed. I was a psych major, so legitimately researched and backed information. And that I'm actually really, really excited about, because it's going to be a fully fictional book that people can actually get good advice from without making someone feel like they're pieces of shit because they're a victim of something or a victim of circumstance.
Fair enough. I do have a question.
Oh. Yeah.
So you said you're a psych. I just wanted to be 100%. You said you were a psych major, correct?
Yep.
Now I've been talking pretty much to everyone so far about this, where people need we believe that people need like some sort of creative outlet and whatnot in their life, and there's a lot of people that don't have that. So with the introduction of like AI and being able to make pictures just by typing, we feel like that would be a pretty helpful thing. But I mean, since you're like a psych major, you would obviously know more about it. Do you think there's any credence to that, or are we just bullshitting out here?
No, I think there is, because I've seen, and I'm absolutely not sitting here behind my phone looking at everyone's emotional stuff going, oh, they got shit going on. No, but it does help because it releases the buildup of chemicals that you have by making something that is mirroring what you're feeling inside, and then kind of releasing it out into the world. And it does help, and it is, I do think, extremely beneficial from that outlook.
Okay, good to know that even though I'm stupid, man, maybe I have a good idea here or there. I like that.
Yeah,
I
you
like
do.
that.
You do.
That's it. Okay, we'll go from there. So you
Art
went
therapy is a thing for a reason.
and interestingly enough, a lot of people that I've been running into are like, well, they're, and most of them are men, obviously. Most of them are like, well, I'm not going to pay someone to care about what I have to say, so therapy doesn't seem like it's worth it. And I'm assuming I mean, maybe you don't have like a clinical practice, but since you're a psych major, maybe you've encountered that. Would you have anything to say to counter that, or?
Even if you don't pay someone, have someone. It doesn't cost money for you to shoot the shit with someone and still let that same amount of emotions out. Because sometimes just talking with what I do with one of my friends is I basically yell at her until it makes sense, is what I call it. Is I'll sit there and I will yell the entire issue at her until it starts to click. And she's like, oh, yeah, that makes sense now. And I was like, great. It took me like an hour and my voice is gone, but it works. And sometimes you just have to talk it through, and sometimes, especially with guys, you just have to get into a fucking argument. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times they're so used to packing shit down that you actually have to pick an argument with a man to get them to kind of like release the pressure on the pressure cooker.
The W friend right there. That's a W friend right there. We love to hear it.
Like I'll be that bitch. I'll be that bitch. I'll pick that fight with someone.
Did you pick that fight with Tony?
Oh, all the time.
Okay. And it's like, had to be sure. I'm about to say, homies go wild in the chat here, and it's like, it's like two people are talking, and I don't know either of them. So it's like, there seems to be lore here. So it's like, I gotta show up. I gotta see his stream. Unfortunately, he's in Australia, so like, Lord knows if I'll ever catch one. But I got nothing better to do.
He does like he does like I think an 11 p.m. stream EST, and then he'll do like a 6 a.m. fucking EST or some bullshit 4 a.m. some crazy ass one. But he does one that I'm able to catch, and then like the tail end of the midnight fucking 4 a.m. stream is he's usually still on at 9 a.m. our time.
Okay.
So can still catch. I still get to catch some.
I can't wait to see what he's saying. I love to meet new people. It's kind of the reason why I decided to start doing this. And also, thank you for being here, all that as well. Because
Absolutely.
I know you don't have to, and I hate having to bug people for time, but it seemed like a lot of people wanted to speak, and have their minds heard, which is great. But that leads me to my next question. And it doesn't have to be specific, or it could be the most specific niche thing ever. Do you have any knowledge to drop on chat?
Did you know the reason why we don't have the metric system is because pirates got the boat coming from Europe?
It was interesting because when I heard it, I went on a little bit of a deep dive for that. I thought it was interesting that pirates decided to just show up and then take the actual weight that were the examples for the metric system for us, and then we just never got them. We just decided to not use it or try again. I thought that was funny, and the entire reason we have a Navy, right? But we love our freedom units over here. But I love the fact that the only reason the Navy exists was to fight pirates. I thought that was great. Also,
hell yeah.
You know that tongue twister? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yep.
You know what has an answer?
I did not.
Yeah. And apparently, if you were to ask somebody how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, the answer would be a woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Double tongue twister.
Yeah, right? That's actually insane. And I have a tongue ring. A lot of...
Good God.
Yeah, I know, right? Didn't mess up on that once. That and my lips are pierced. Insane stuff. Just it goes to show how much I like the yap. But it's 4 a.m. here. Oof. Tony, you're a crazy man. Well,
Karma's a bitch, Tony.
We like. I've got. we like it. We like it. Now, was there anything else you wanted to say? Anything you wanted to get off your chest? Anything about the community you wanted to say? Give anyone a shout out. Anyone. Doesn't really matter.
Not that I can think of. Just thank you guys to being so awesome and warm and welcoming and dope as fuck people.
Hey, we love that. No, plug your stuff so we can have people follow you. I'm obviously gonna put it in the description of the video when it goes live. But I mean, obviously, while we're here, plug your stuff. Where can people find you?
I am. Well, I'm gonna have to spell it because fuck knows no one can. It's REAZARO. F is in Fred. F is in Fred. On the tweeters. Between 11 and 12, I was in Milchester meeting and Instagram. And then I'm not doing anything with the YouTube, but if you drop the E, that's me on YouTube.
Okay, I mean, I feel like people are gonna follow just to wait to see when stuff drops. I mean, everyone seems to be very accepting and exciting for other people's stuff around here, and that's just a very, very wholesome thing. Can you write the Twitter? Oh, that's very true. That's very true. Could you send me your
Yes.
Twitter? Yeah, because I'm gonna put it in chat before.
Yeah, it's R.E. Azeroth, and no one can ever spell that. So I tend to spell it out. But I will absolutely send it to you.
REAZAROFF. Do you have any witnesses to this? Okay. And that's you in the places.
Yep, that is me in that and Instagram, and then if you just drop the E, that's YouTube.
All right, well, we'll let them know. Also, we'll have to figure out how to put all of this together because all of a sudden, you know, as the stream dropped. Also, Tony, look for this on YouTube. If I can find you on I'll tag you as well when it goes live because you got to hear that answer. Very, very, very good answer.
It was a poignant answer.
Yeah. Well,
he is Tony down under everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna have to go looking for him after that.
Yeah.
Other than that, you have a good one, and thank you for being here. Say goodbye to chat.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Bye, chat.
And Tony on Twitter, I love that. That's awesome. What a name. Well, yeah. You have a good one. I'll see y'all later, chat. Y'all have a good one.